Hey, welcome to Graphic Policy Television, GPTV. I'm Brett. In my hands is Provenance of Secrets #1 from Black Caravan and Scout Comics, written and lettered by Kiyarn, Taghan, illustrated by Christian DiBari, colored by Sam Gough. So this is just a straight up detective story. Nothing too crazy about it. Detective comes across a murder. It seems like maybe a suicide with a whole bunch of occult markings. Of course, he goes and is attempting to figure out what the hell is going on, and that brings him to a play, and he suspects the play has something to do with this murder. This is a pretty much like paint-by-numbers detective story and noir story. It works really well. There's nothing surprising or mind-blowing about it, but I think what works really well about it is the setting. It does a really good job of the pacing, the mood, it just capturing that kind of like slightly uneased detective story. And that aspect of the comic is really, really solid. The story itself, generally predictable. Like, I have a feeling I can tell you where it's all going to go. I would be pleased if I am wrong. I would be super happy if I'm wrong, and I will be the first to admit when I read whatever number of issues are coming, if I am wrong, like, cool, I will admit that I was wrong. But so far as first issue, it's really predictable. It's pretty, like, just, fill in the keyword type of stuff. As far as that, like, story-wise, there's nothing, I think, too surprising yet. But it does a really, really good job of setting everything up. And the character, while kind of forgettable, plays, like, the gumshoe detective really well. The prime suspect right now is really kind of creepy and puts you at ease, but you're not quite sure why. It's not like it totally sets off alarms, but like it's enough to get you being like, I know where this is going. So I think in that instance, the comic is just, it does all that really well. It does like the setup solid. It does the setting solid. It does the art depicting all that really solid. Far as that goes, it's good. And it's enough for me to want to check out the next issues. It's enough that I want to see where this goes and see if I'm right. So, props to that. The coloring, as I said, the art and the coloring, I think, is pulled off really, really well. It does this kind of like brownish that you can kind of see throughout the comic. It's a pretty common thing. Like, I guess, yeah, brownish was how I would call it. I don't know quite the color I would really pull that off. But yeah, I think you can get the feeling of what I'm talking about. Like that look, like it nails it really, really well. And the pacing I think is really solid. It's that slow build, slowly flipping the page, slowly giving you clues, slowly teasing what's going on. And it works because this is kind of how the detective would experience things. Like, it's not going to be the quick, hey, I put everything together right away, like we see in a lot of these sort of stories that are fast-paced. This is a much more deliberate, old-school, let-it-build sort of story, and I'm kind of digging it. So, yeah, it's not a bad one. It's out in comic shops now. You can go get it. We got a link beneath this video. Put in your zip code, tell the comic shops near you. No Shop, No Problem will have some links as well. They'll probably be affiliate links, so we get a small percentage. By doing that, you'll support our site, so thank you. If just watching our videos, support us, so thank you for that. If you are into Scout Comics, if you're into Black Caravan, if you're into comics in general, check us out every single day at graphicpolicy.com. We're on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Tumblr, all at Graphic Policy, keeping it nice and consistent. Until next time, keep reading those comics, and keep it geeky. Hey, thanks for watching the previous video from Graphic Policy Television. Just by watching, you help support our site. Thank you so much. Now, if you're watching these videos, you probably care about geeky things like movies, television, comic books, toys, games, video games, you name it. You can go and subscribe right now to our YouTube channel to stay in touch and catch all the new videos, or check out our website at graphicpolicy.com. There's a nice link on this end of the video. But as always, thank you for watching. Keep on rocking and keep it geeky.